Ukraine come into this game in full survival mode. Avoid defeat and they are safe. But that is much easier said than done. Can they do it? We're about to find out. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback.
Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute peach. The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
So, a breakthrough already. Balde. And it's Son Heung-min. No way through. Now he's off and running. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Oh, good finish. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. And this is Son Heung-min. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Hazard. That's good running with the ball. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Balde is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Pinches it off him.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ronaldinho! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Son Heung-min. Aimed beyond the defence. Son Heung-min threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kimmich. Bellingham running with the ball. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got away. Oh, a robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that. It's Son Heung-min! Played in by Son Heung-min. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, some tackle that. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. He's shot, surely! Balde. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Son Heung-min. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri.
Ukraine truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram going face-to-face with his great rival. Son Heung-min finds himself offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Hazard. Semenyo. He's picked his way through. Drills one in. And he's been shifted off it. Davis.
Might want to be careful there.
Rabiot. Pedri. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Dumfries. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Ukraine unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Semenyo is herring after that one. Some good work on the right flank here.
Oh, really well played.
It's a promising position. Played out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Driving forward. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Ukraine choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
29,830.
Semenyo steaming forward at pace. Now it's Thuram. And this is Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! He would! He just would, wouldn't he? Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. Who saw this coming? Ukraine have dragged it back at the last. Ukraine have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rabiot. Ukraine perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Ronaldinho. It's Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Opts for safety. Goes looking wide. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. And that is a little undercooked. Araujo has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Balde might just make this. De Jong. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Cruyff. Tries a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Son Heung-min. That's going wide left. Nice control. Balde. Balde tries across. Tries to get it clear. Back in once, getting up there! And that's a real chance missed.
Cruyff fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. That's going to go a long way. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get rid.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Nedved, showing good feet. Always big chance! It's hit the upright.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And he's gone looking for safety. Cross into the box. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ukraine have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
A quick reminder today.
Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Ukraine really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.